Previously, we set up components on a breadboard, and those components were Raspberry Pi Pico H, an LED, and a resistor. Now we're going to write the code to be able to make this LED on the breadboard blink. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect our Raspberry Pi Pico to our computer using a USB cable, starting with this side as usual, and then this side goes into our computer. Having connected that, we are going to open Thorny. And once we've opened Thorny, we make sure that we select our Raspberry Pi Pico from here. Having selected our Raspberry Pi Pico, we can now write our code. The code is similar to the code that we wrote in the previous session, and so I'll just copy that code from machine import pin, from time import sleep. So we've imported our function directories, and then we're going to call this light red simply because it's red and we would like to give it another name different from what we used in the previous exercise. So we'll just call this one red, and all our letters are lowercase letters. And red equals, it's a pin. What pin number is it on? It's on pin number 0. So we reference 0, and it's an output pin. So pin dot out. Remember, out is all in uppercase. We want this light to blink continuously. What we're going to do is we're going to create a loop. And as we did in the previous activity, we're going to put a while loop, while true. And we would like it to switch on, so red dot value. And if you remember, value 1 means on and value 0 means off. We'll have it sleep, and this time let's make it blink really fast, so we'll say 0.2. That's 1/5 of a second, and then it will switch off after 1/5 of a second, so red dot value 0, and then sleep 0.2 again. So I am going to save that to the desktop of the computer, and we will call it red, just to be different. I'll save that, and then I am going to run that program, and let's see what happens. You can see that that program is running. I'm going to stop that program. If you stop this program while the light is on, the light will remain on. If you stop the program while the light is off, as in this case, it will remain off. So let's go ahead and save this program to the Raspberry Pi Pico, saving it as main.py as we did previously. So I'm going to overwrite the previous code that we've saved and put this code in there. So I'm going to File, Save As, and I'll select the device, click that to select, and I'll click OK, and then it will ask me if I want to overwrite. I will say yes, and it's now overwritten. So I'm just going to close that and close Thorny, and when I unplug the Pico, then plug it back in, you'll notice that that code is running.